seed. New England Patriots started 1-2. What have they done since? Gone 13-1. And they're hosting Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. Drake May could be MVP. Second year, he's shown everything. But early on, look at this, deflected and picked off by Diane Henley, not one of the Eagles singers, but one of the Charger players.
Tips and overthrows on defense, we got to get throws. Not a fast start by the Patriots.
So the Chargers, so here you go. You know that Herbert's been whacked. Offensive line problems. What a great opportunity on 4th and goal. But the Patriots hold, they go for it. I don't mind them going for it, but they can't convert. So now 1st and 10, their own 2. May finds, remember Ramondre Stevenson. So here you figure, why not go for it, because they're going to be at their own 2, but it backfires. Big play, now the Patriots is 4th and 4. And it's made to Kyle Williams, one of the many rookies who's done such a great job for Mike Vrabel's squad. Rookie kicker Borregales kicked a field goal, they go up 3-0. Imani Vidal, PTP on 3rd and 2, can't make it up the middle. They kicked field goal, Chargers couldn't, they had chances.
Yeah, they did.
They had chances, but meanwhile, Drake May, under 30 seconds to go in the half. Look at this number 10 motor for 37 yards. They kick a field goal. 6-3. Hit me if you're playing blackjack.
I'll take one.
All right, now. Early 3rd quarter, Chargers ball, but punt. May. Stevenson had a big game, both running and catching. Then, Charger defense, they play over game all day. That way, Oway, remember, came up mid-season trade from the Ravens, picked up by Deshaun Hand. Chargers take over.
Oway's been outstanding since he came over from the Ravens. May's got to do a better job, put 2 hands on the ball.
Chargers following the fumble, 3rd and 4. Can they take advantage? But Herbert under pressure every play. Looking for Vidal. Not awesome, baby. And the Chargers in another empty possession. It's just frustrating, to say the least. New England defense didn't feel that way. May, Kayshawn, shake your booty. KC and the Sunshine Band singing it. Set up a field goal. 9-3, so Chargers theoretically still in the game. Mike Vrabel's Patriots. What can they do on 2nd and 6 on 35? Booty. 16 yards. Few plays later from the 28 of the Chargers. Well, Hunter Henry as favored a target as May has had all year. I know Diggs the leading receiver, but that's been a great connection.
All reliable. Anytime he gets in trouble, he looks for Hunter Henry.
And it's a touchdown, and it's 16-3 New England. Chargers, Herbert. It was like he was the only one that could do anything, boys.
He was under siege all night long, Boom.
He tried, 16-yard gain, few plays later, look out. Stunts, more stunts, and just overpowering him.
At some point, they're going to have to protect this young man. He's one of the bright quarterbacks in our league, but we never get to see him because he's always on the ground.
Christian Ellis, Patriots recover it. Now Chargers on 4th and 9, one last push. Milton Williams, big money, been hurt. He's back, goodbye. 6 sacks on the day, New England.
Boom, they could have had 10.
Mike Vrabel celebrating with Milton, and he hurt the coach.
The coach likes to get physical too, so I'm sure he liked it.
Well, you know what? He's probable for the next game. I'm going to go out and hey, look what you did. The quarterbacks, 2 number 10s, shake hands. So the number 2 seed New England Patriots hold serve against the Chargers. And like we said, the New England Patriots now 14-1 after a 1-2 start. They know they have another home game next week. Mike Vrabel's defense, well, kind of like the one he used to play on. They surrendered 3 points.
Well, we talked to him about being willing to spill some blood out there and that the big dogs come out in January. And I think Milt took that to heart in the way that he played the game and the way he finished the game. And he came over and, got me pretty good, but that's what happens.
Oh, okay, well, the game just ended, so there you go. So look, New England, playoffs.
Yeah.
They feasted on, look, the Chargers got away with not saying that, look, their tackles were hurt. We all know what happened. Yeah. They were game. they got in the playoffs, but the Patriots feasted like you're supposed to do in the postseason on a real weakness, and the Chargers could never get out of their own way.
And they never could, Boom. And anytime you have a team that's weak on the offensive line and your defensive line is really good, that's what you're supposed to do. 6 sacks,
yes,
numerous pressures. They got after him. They frustrated Herbert all night long. And you thought maybe that the Chargers would come in and try to run the football. They couldn't run the football against the Patriots. And I think early on, New England knew our defense is going to be a formidable task tonight for them to move the ball on. And so they played offensively a little conservative. It wasn't a perfect game. This is a young football team making their first appearance in this iteration,
yes,
in the postseason. You expected some rough edges, but the defense was outstanding. The pass rush was excellent. And I thought Drake May, in times of bother, used his athleticism and his legs and made some plays for the offense.
Yeah, and they now know what playoff speed is like. The coaches could only tell them that much.
Yes.
A lot of them have not been in the postseason.
Exactly.
If you're a Patriot fan and you're looking for an omen, we're getting way ahead of ourselves. They had the last bye in 2001 when nobody saw them coming. I'm just saying, some quarterback, Brady, who was that? And it turned out okay. They, again, only one win. They had the last bye of the regular season, and now they're moving on with another home game. Chargers, second year in a row they've gotten in, and then really nothing. It's like they get behind it. Had they scored on the first series, who knows what the game would have been, but they just don't have enough in their pockets.
Boom, the war of attrition kills them every year.
Yep.
They got to figure out a way to get their best players healthy. You lose both tackles. They haven't been able to kind of get this offense humming at the right speed. The quarterback, I think he's good enough. I think he's one of the top 5 or 6 quarterbacks in football, but we never know it, Boom, because he's always on the ground. They got to figure out a way to protect the quarterback and get him some help so we can see what kind of quarterback he is in the postseason.
So the magical season for New England rolls on. Would the Super Bowl championship of a year ago's season of the Philadelphia Eagles roll on as they were at home? Chilly, windy against an unbelievably game San Francisco 49ers squad. Here we go. They call it the city of brotherly love. Kind of. Jalen Hurts, Eagles. Are they going to defend? Go Birds. Fans are ready in Philly. They're always ready. Would the Eagles be ready? Would Brock Purdy and the Niners be? Would the American flag be ready? It's windy. That's quite a spinnaker. First drive of the game. Hey, Brock Purdy, so underrated. DeMarcus Cuckoo, Mr. Robinson, won a Super Bowl ring as a member of the Chiefs against the Niners in 2019. Now trying to knock out the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles, 61 yards. Purdy, Robinson, just like that, 7-0, Niners on the road. The Eagles look to respond. They do. Saquon, very quiet 1,100-yard season, and I'm saying that as an attaboy for the type of season that he's hoping to have in the postseason. 29-yard game. Dallas Goedert, when push comes to shove, first tight end to score a rushing touchdown in the history of the play.
One of the more dependable players on the entire roster.
Jake Elliott missed extra points. Niners lead 7-6. Tush push, 4th and 1. Next possession, Eagles. So they get a first down, of course. 4th and 2 at the 9. Hurts. Look at this. Goddard, touchdown. 2 of them. Nick Sirianni says we're up 13-7. Now, one of the best tight ends in football, George Kittle. Uh-oh. Torn Achilles, we afraid.
Yeah, Boom. I think the head coach Kyle Shanahan came out after the game and said the Achilles was torn. So a long road ahead for the best tight end in football.
So yet another one of their great players is hurt. Niners do get field goal 13-10. Hurts on 3rd and 9 late first half to A.J. Brown. Can't catch it. Nick, how we going? What happened there? Big Dom in the middle with a headset.
That's not a good look for your football team.
It's terrible. Third, all right, so 13-10 Eagles at the half. Barkley drops one. Pass maybe a little low, but on 3rd and 3, Eagles back. You're going to hear it.
Yes.
Right? They're up. They're leading. They punt. 1st and 10, Brock. Oh! Look out. Picked up by Kenyon Mitchell, all-pro corner.
First team all-pro Kenyon Mitchell. He's done an outstanding job, Boom. Not just covering people, but turning the football over.
Sets up a field goal, Booker 60-10, but now here come the tricky Niners. Purdy, Sky Moore, Juwan Jennings, Christian McCaffrey. Jennings threw a touchdown in the Super Bowl, and he throws one against the Super Bowl champ.
Boom. How about the call, the timing of the call? Outstanding.